So, have you guys ever wondered what the health hazards of sitting down is and how sitting down could harm your body? Well, as a student, I suffered from sitting down and back pain, and I always wondered how come sitting down hurts your back when you sit down for too long. So I researched it and I figured out what it was. So the three things I'm going to be telling you guys today is the background of health hazards of sitting. The second thing is the cause and effects of it, and the last thing is the rehabilitation that you can have to reduce the risk of having back pain and pain around your body when you sit down for too long. Oh, so right now, look at yourself and look at the way you're sitting. Are you slouching over? Are you slouching backwards? How are you sitting? Are you sitting properly? Well, I'm going to be explaining to you guys how to sit properly. Oh, see, you guys are moving around right now. Okay. So everyone sits down. Either it's sitting in a car, sitting in a plane, driving somewhere. Everyone sits down. At school. Okay. Let's go. So, are you suffering from back pain and always wonder why it hurts when you sit down for too long? Well, first of all, James Levine, Charles Matthews, J. Mikari, and Tal Amnesty did some studies on sitting and the proper ways of sitting and how long you could sit for before it's a cause and it can harm you. So basically, how long can a person sit before it becomes a hazard? So usually it takes about 3 hours or less for you to sit down, the amount that you can sit down before it's a harm to you. So the next is the cause and effects. So right now, cardiovascular disease is something that happens to you when you have chest pain or you even get a heart attack from the lack of muscle that burns your fat and the high blood pressure that you get from that. Next is your muscles and how your muscles react to yourself when you're sitting down. You get mushy abs from the lack of muscles that you work on with your abs, because when you slouch over, you're using all your back muscles and you're not engaging in your abs. The next thing is tight hip muscles, which are tight hip flexors on your sides, which is the psoas major and the iliacus, which is on the side of your leg, right here. And those are the muscles that you usually intrigued on from sitting for too long. Next is DVT, which is deep vein thrombosis. You guys are pretty freaked out right now, right? From sitting down too long, you get blood clots because your body's not circulating enough blood in your body. And also your blood gets swollen in your ankles because you're sitting down and you're blocking all the veins that are in your legs. So, finally, how to reduce this? Reduce the risk of sitting down for too long and having all these troubles in your body. Well, first of all, you can sit up straight, shoulders relaxed, your hands, your elbows to your side at a 90-degree angle, and your feet flat on the floor. Yeah. Well, if you guys want to do your homework or you're always on the computer, there's this guy, Dr. Levine, who invented a treadmill desk, which is when you walk and you do work at the same time. So you're working out and you get to do your homework and stuff. So it's like a win-win for you. Or if you don't want to do that, you can do some yoga poses, which is a cat pose, a cow pose, and a prayer pose. And it circulates your body and all the different types of veins that you have in your body circulate your blood. And also you can do some stretching in your muscles. And that improves your flexion and extensions. And if you guys don't know what flexion and extensions are, let's say that for example, your bicep and your tricep. If I flex my bicep, then my tricep is extending. And if I extend my bicep, my tricep is flexing. Does that make sense? Every muscle has flexion and extension. And finally, wrapping this up, I told you guys about the backgrounds of health and hazards, the effects that happens to your body, and the rehabilitation. And I hope and in the near future, if you guys ever have back pain, just remember these types of symptoms and try to sit up straight, and you'll be fine. Thank you. Is this closer?
Yeah.